Barbados, good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
Welcome back. I feel young this morning because there's some youth talk going on. We have two young people who are going to join us to talk about the Youth Talk Through Arts, which takes place on Saturday, tomorrow, at the Plantation Garden Theatre. Tell Barbados who you are and what Youth Talk Through Arts is all about.
Okay. Hi, good morning. My name is Shari Pollard, and I am the founder and everything of Youth Talk Through Arts. It's put on actually by my company called Trident Productions. It's a youth-based company, and we're putting on our first show of many, hopefully. But it's basically a show where we want to showcase and highlight the youth through the arts, but allow them to talk about issues that affect them. And this is not just the regular drugs, it's the ones that are typically talked about, but ones where they feel that they don't get a chance or an outlet to showcase or talk about.
Carlos, how did you get involved in this?
Well, how did I get involved in this? First of all, I love the arts, and I'm a part of a production company, basically sharing in marketing, what have you. I'm actually showcasing my ministry on the night, as well, Transcend, and doing some MCing on the night as well too. We're going to do it through a youth talk kind of perspective, where it's not really an MC mentioning what is happening on the night, but it's going to be conversation, like actually this kind of forum where we have a show going on along with the audience and hearing their views as well. So yeah, that's my role, a part of the show, being MC, share my ministry through song, and also marketing. This poster right here, yeah, that was done.
It sounded a lot like the chief cook of Bohol. Shari, there's so much conversation around the youth. We now have a national youth policy, the youth forum, and several bodies. What's making Youth Talk different from and standing apart from all of these youth conversations?
Well, first of all, Youth Talk is right now aimed at commemorating the end of the International Year of the Youth, which ended in August 2011. So what I was talking about was the fact that we have all these artists that are in BCC and EBCCA, these institutions for learning, but then they have no outlet to really showcase their talent. And I also like the way that a lot of people who are in pageants now express new issues, but they use the arts as opposed to just talking about it. And I find that arts is the medium now to use to get across to young people. And also I find that when we have all these different forums and policies, it's a lot of adults talking to youth as opposed to youth addressing themselves. And even though there are issues and they may not be talking down to the youth sometimes see it as they're being talked down to because they're seeing the people as advisors or whatever as opposed to their peers. So my aim was to give the youth a voice for themselves.
The behind-the-scenes work. Carlos Cobham is ministering in song.
Yes.
Doing a bit of MCing, having a chat, a conversation, as we do here on Morning Barbados.
That's correct.
And creating amazing posters. Is there a budding visual artist somewhere behind there?
Well, I just love the arts. I have to give thanks out to iRebel, Mr. Ackley Olton. He's also a part of the Airbar Center for Creative Imagination. He actually worked along with me with the poster, so sometimes I have the vision and he helps me create that vision through like mediums such as Photoshop. So yeah, and we tried to meet the vision of Trident Productions, and I believe we have done so.
Yeah. What is the response to this type of concept among people your age?
Well, there's a strong response for people who want to participate. There's no, well, we had a little struggle trying to get it out into the media so that people can know about it, but people are becoming more aware about it now, and a lot of them are very interested and very keen. People are asking where they can get tickets, if they can be involved. Some people are still trying to join the show, which is a little late, but hopefully we'll be having some other youth talks, maybe Youth Talk to Parliament, I don't know, some other ceremony Youth Talk. But the other thing is we did something called a flash mob, which is where you take a group of people and they perform spontaneously out in the crowd. So we did it at Abed's, and we also did it at Sheraton last Saturday. So what it allowed for is us to basically talk through the arts and let people be aware of the show, and that got an excellent response.
Flash mobs tend to get a great response. Because the only people who know about them are the people in them. Is there any possibility for perhaps people who are not able to perform, to do the performing arts, to still contribute either in the follow-up to Youth Talk or in the next one, whether it is, well, we've seen the wonderful work of the poster. Graphic artists can't necessarily display their work at a performance art show, but is there a forum for different versions of art?
Well, we want to be able to allow people to use their arts whatever form of art they have, and to me everything is art. Once you do something, it's art. So what we want to do is, from this is actually a pilot. So from this we want to have spin-offs of it, where we can have other media, like it could be that people just want to have their voice, have a chance to just talk. It may not be through like a drama presentation, but they just have a chance to talk.
Who are some of the people participating in this, and what are their roots?
We have Haynesville, we have my group Trident Productions, we have Carlos's group, we also have AIM and Asman. Right. We have Iron Sharpen Iron, but we don't have Adrian Green with us this time. But we have a wide variety, and we also have film. Some of the participants from EBCCA will be showcasing film, and we also have fashion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a mix.
Quite a bit, yeah. Absolutely.
20 to 25 acts on the night, so.
Talk about value for money. So that's Saturday,
That's
September
correct.
3rd, tomorrow,
At the
Plantation Garden Theatre, 8 o'clock sharp.
Yes. Sharp.
No dilly-dallying.
Yeah.
You have to start on time with 25 acts if you want to get up there before Sunday.
That's correct.
Well, folks, good luck with this initiative. Sounds like a wonderful experiment, and I hope it works.
Thank you so much. We
Youth
can't go unless we thank to the Ministry of Family, Culture, Sports and Youth, the Honorable Stephen Lashley. We thank them for their support towards the project. And you could get your tickets, $20 adults, $15 student, $10 children, well, $15 students with ID. And you can also get them at A&B Sheraton. So Youth Talk through Arts. Be there. You're invited as well.
Thank you very much. Youth is talking and we are listening. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we've got more for you on Morning Barbados, so don't go away.
Morning